Good day, everybody. I hope that you are well, and I also hope that you are having a good day so far. Today, we'll be doing our grade 6 English lesson on synonyms. And before we start, we're going to log on to aplusstudents.ca. Once we've logged on to aplusstudents.ca with our username as well as our password, and then we're going to select the subject of English language arts. We're doing grade 6. And then we scroll down up until we get to our chapter of synonyms. All right. So our chapter is synonyms. Our subject is English language arts. We're doing grade 6. And the lessons that we are going to be focusing on under the chapter of synonyms is to choose the synonym. And we're going to find synonyms in context. So we're going to choose the synonym and then find the synonym in context. All right. So when it comes to synonyms, right, then synonyms are words with the same meaning, or it's words with almost the same meaning. So it's either words with the same meaning or it's words with almost the same meaning. All right. And if we look at an example, right, of a synonym, then dad, the word that is the same as or almost the same as dad is father. Some people call their their dad's dad. Some says father, some says papa, some says dada. Whatever word you call it, whether it's in your own language, but dad and father is synonyms. It's words with the same meaning or almost the same meaning. All right. So once again, synonyms are words with the same meaning or almost the same meaning. So basically, if you, for example, or when you're writing, then you may use synonyms to describe certain words. So instead of maybe just using the same old words that we use all the time, you can then look in the thesaurus and maybe find words that are similar or almost the same as that word. And that is basically to make your writing more interesting. All right. And we're going to look at a few words, right, that are synonyms. So I'm going to write down words, and then you're going to try to find the word that has the same meaning or almost the same meaning of the word that I'm going to write down. So we're going to basically do it together, right? So we're going to write down synonyms. So I will be writing down a few words, and then in the meantime, you can maybe try to get the synonym of that word, right? Which is words with the same meaning or almost the same meaning as that word that I'll be writing down, or we will do it together. So you will only write down, or you'll write down so long words that you, the synonyms of the words that you know. All right, so we're going to write down synonyms. What's the word that's the same as large? A word that's the same as large. The same as or almost the same as large. So large. What is the word that's the same as large? What's the word that's the same as present? Like it's going to be Christmas. So we'll be getting presents for Christmas. Present. Let's say presents. I'm going to say presents. What is the word that's the same as, oh, this thing is so easy? What is another word for easy? Another word for if something is untrue. Something is not the truth, it's untrue, then it is. What is another word for untrue? What is another word for unhappy? Another word for unhappy. To select something, we need to choose words that's the same as or almost the same as this. Ill. To speak about something or to about something. Finish, and the word that's the same as finish is We need to find the words that's the same as or almost the same as these words that I just wrote. Large, presence, easy, untrue, unhappy, select, ill, speak, and finish. And the word that's the same as large, right? A word that's the same as large, we can say that is big, big. If you look at the word that's the same as presents, presents that you get, let's say either on your birthday or you get presents on now that it's going to be Christmas, presents. And another word for presents is gifts. Simple. Oh, okay. Easy. What is the another word for easy? I just gave the answer. Easy. The word that's the same as the meaning that is same as or almost the same as. And the word that's the same as or almost the same as, it's simple. Easy, like this sum is so easy, or we can say this work is so simple. Untrue, another word for it being untrue is false because it's not the truth, it's false. Another word for unhappy. What's the word that's the same as or almost the same as unhappy? unhappy. And another word for unhappy, we can say sad. If somebody is unhappy, then we can also say that the person is sad, right? Meaning that they are not happy, they are sad. Another word for select. If you were to select something, then what is another word for select? Another word for select. And if you were to select something, or another word for select is to choose, right? Choose. What is another word for ill? If you're not feeling well and you are ill, you cannot go to school. Another word for ill. Remember, these are words with the same meaning or almost the same meaning. So it's words with the same meaning or almost the same meaning. It's like the same. All right. And another word for ill is sick. Like I'm sick. I can't go to school. I'm not feeling so well, or I'm ill, sick or ill. It's words with the same meaning or almost the same meaning. Speak. What is another word for speak? If you speak to your friends, then it's another word for saying what. I what to my friends. And another word for speak, we can say it is to talk. You talk to someone, you speak to someone. And then the last one, finish. What is another word for finish? If you finish something, then you watch something. Let's say you finish a game. What is another word for finish the game? Another word for finish. So another word for finish. You finish your game, you finish something. What does it mean? And another word for finish is to end. So we finish this lesson at 45, or we end this lesson at 45, 8:45. Yeah, 8:45. All right. So these are basically words that are synonyms, right? It means that synonyms are words with the same meaning, or it's words with almost the same meaning. It means that if you write an essay or you're writing something, right, then you can use words that are similar in meaning or almost the same as meaning, and that is to make your writing more interesting, right? So instead of just saying, oh, I saw a big bird, you can say, I saw a large bird, right? It is Christmas and there was a lot of presents under our tree, or you can say a lot of gifts under the tree. Instead of saying, oh, the test was easy, we can say it was simple, right? Instead of saying, oh, I'm feeling so sad, you can say I'm unhappy. So you can use words basically that are similar in meaning to another word in order to make your writing more interesting, right? All right, so now we're going to aplusstudents.ca. We're going to choose a synonym and then we're going to find synonyms in context and then we're going to our tests. All right, okay, let's rather go straight to our test. So we're going to choose words that is the synonym of another word. So choose the synonym. What is the synonym of quick? Like quickly. Quick. Is it option one, speedy, or option two, drowsy? Quick. Is it speedy or drowsy? So we need to choose the synonym of that word. So quick, what is the synonym of quick? Is it speedy or is it drowsy? And if we were to choose the correct option, we'll say the word that is the same meaning or almost the same meaning as quick is speedy. We do something quickly or speedily. All right, the next one says which word is the same as the synonym of wrong? What is a word that is another word is wrong? Incorrect, option one, or truth, option two? Which one is correct? Incorrect, option one, or truth, option two? And if we were to choose the correct option, then the word that's the same as or almost the same as wrong is incorrect. Yes, well done. Option one, incorrect, is correct. Well done. Option one is correct. The next word says, which word is a synonym the same as or almost the same as difficult? Is it option one, gentle, or option two, hard? Gentle, option one, or hard, option two? So option one, gentle, or option two, hard? All right, and if we were to choose the correct option, then yes, something is difficult. Let's say a test or the Rubik's Cube or a game is difficult. The same word as difficult is hard. So well done. Hard is correct. Option two. A story. What is another word for a story? Is it option one, a tale, or option two, a paragraph? A story. Is it a tale or is it a paragraph? Which one is correct? So a tale or a paragraph. Remember a paragraph, right? It is only something that consists of 4 to 5 sentences. That's a paragraph. And we need to write, for example, about if you're writing a simple essay, then you may be writing about 3 paragraphs or so on, depending, in order to have a story or your essay, right? So a story, is it a tale, option one, or a paragraph? And if we were to choose the correct option, then yes, option one is a tale. It's like a story. It's like saying, oh, I'm reading a fairy tale. A tale is like a story. option one is correct. The next one says, which word is a synonym of jacket? A word that's the same as or almost the same as jacket. Is it option one, warmth, or option two, a coat? So option one, warmth, or option two, coat. And if we were to choose the correct word, the synonym, then we can say a jacket is the same as coat. Let me wear my jacket before I leave. Let me wear my coat before I leave. All right. What is a word that's the same as or almost the same as hard? Is it firm or is it weak? Something that's hard. Is it firm or weak? So the word that's the same as hard, is it firm or weak? And if we were to choose the correct option, then the word that's the same as hard is firm. Remember, something that is hard is not easy to break, right? Where something that is weak is easy to break. So it's something that is firm, is hard. So option one is correct. What is it? What is the synonym of quit? If you quit something, do you stop option one or do you proceed option two? And if we quit, another word for quit is to stop. Yes, option one is correct. Well done. All right, now we're going to find synonyms in context, right? And we're going to our test. Where we're going to find synonyms in context, we need to select the word or the synonym of the word in bold. What is the synonym? A word that's the same as or almost the same as the word in bold. We need to find the bouquet immediately. The bride is ready to walk down the aisle. So immediately, is it option one, now, or option two, ready? Which one is correct? Now, option one, or ready, option two? And if we were to choose the correct synonym of the word immediately, then we can say it is now, option one. Well done. Option one, now, is correct. I always appreciate a good story. So, story, another word for story. Lately, I've been reading a great tale about people living on Mars. So, another word for story is it option one, lately, or option two, tale? Another word for story. All right. And if we were to choose the word that's the same as or almost the same as story, then yes, option two, a story is also a tale. Well done. All right. The next one says, are the berries hard and green? If they are still firm, then they aren't ripe yet. We need to find the word that's the same as or almost the same as hard. Are the berries firm and green, ripe and green? What is a word? Another word for hard. Is it firm or is it ripe? And if we were to choose the correct option, remember if something is hard and green, think of a banana, right? Think of a banana. If a banana is hard and green, then it's not ripe yet. So we can just say it is firm. So option yes, option one, well done, is correct. Daniel needs a new winter coat this year. Coat. The sleeves on his old jacket are too short. So what is a word that's the same as coat? Is it option one, jacket, or option two, short? Coat, jacket, or short? Option one, jacket or short. And if we were to choose the correct option, another word for coat is a jacket. All right. All right, the next one says, my younger sister is quite tall and skinny. She can't wear many bracelets. Most are too large for her thin waist, thin wrists. Skinny. What is another word for skinny? Is it option one, thin, or option two, wrist? Skinny, thin, or wrists? All right, and if we were to choose the correct option, thin, my younger sister, we would say, is thin. Skinny or thin? Yes, well done. All right, so this is now the end of our lesson on synonyms. Right, we had to choose synonyms as well as find synonyms in context, meaning within a sentence. And we said synonyms are words with the same meaning or almost the same meaning as a word that we basically had to, for example, write down, right? Or you had to identify the word based on a word that was written down. And when it comes to synonyms, also synonyms you can mainly find within a thesaurus. So if you are writing, it is best that you maybe have a thesaurus with you, because having writing synonyms, right, or choosing the specific synonym, especially when you're writing essays or stories or anything, then it can basically help to make your word or your writing or your essay more interesting, because now you are choosing words that's the same as this word, the meanings are the same or almost the same, right? So instead of just using your basic simple words, you can use a synonym to spice up your writing piece. All right, so this is the end of our lesson. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining, and I really hope that you're going to have a good evening further. So, till next time, goodbye.